In Excel functions, we will take a look at cell referencing, basic functions, logical functions, and named ranges. So we'll start off with cell referencing. What is cell referencing? One can reference a cell by relative positioning as well as through absolute positioning. These are the two different methods by which you can refer a cell. I will explain what a cell means in Excel. A cell referenced by A2 is relative and by $A $2 is absolute referencing. So in the example, we will explain what is the major difference between these two types of referencing. So we'll go to the spreadsheet. So here a cell in Excel is basically denoted by relative referencing or absolute referencing. When you say A1, A is the column and 1 is the row. So if you say A1, that means that is relative referencing. So A1 means it is the first cell. B1 means it's the next cell. So A1 is this, B1 is this, which is relative referencing. If I say $A $1, it denotes more or less the same cell. The first cell is again called by $A $1. But that becomes absolute referencing. Similarly, this cell will be $B $1. So, the first cell we have the value 14, which is relative reference is A1 and absolute reference is $A $1. Now we go to A2. In A2, if you really see the formula bar, there what we have is we have an assignment which goes to $A $1, which is absolute referencing. So what I do is in A2, cell A2, I have an assignment operation in the formula bar which says it is absolute referencing $A $1, which basically means whatever value is in the first cell is assigned to A2 or the second cell in the column. Now if I go to B2, I have an assignment operation in the formula bar which says it is A1, but here it is relative referencing. Now what is the difference between these two? If I go here into A2, that is A2, the formula is an assignment of an absolute reference. So what I do is I just copy that and I go to A5 and I just paste it. Now I get the value 14, which is okay. Now the same thing what I do in B2. I go to B2, I copy that and I put it in B5. I get the value 14. Now what is the difference? Here if you see in the assignment, in the formula bar, the assignment operator actually stays the same. It says $A $1. It is the same. Whereas in B5, I have equal to A4. See, we copied it from B2, but it says it is A4, which is the previous cell. So relative references change, whereas absolute referencing will not change. It will be whatever is in A2, which is what gets copied to A5. Whereas in the case of B2, we copied B2 to B5, but it changed. It actually got its value from B4, from A4 actually. So that is the difference. So in relative referencing, if we copy cells, it changes. Whereas in absolute referencing, it stays the same. So that is the difference between relative and absolute copy.